Hi there, my name is Owen Ryan. I'm 48 years old and I'm currently a stay-at-home dad living in Dublin. I had a successful events business that I sold after COVID-19, and I also work as a wellness coach. And one thing I've always been passionate about getting out there as a wellness coach is the message to ask for help. And that's based on my own personal experience. Once upon a time, back in my mid-20s, I worked on a prawn trawler between Australia and Papua New Guinea, and I almost committed suicide out in the boat. And I wrote the book about this, and it's called Trawled, When Adventure Becomes Survival. So recently enough, I did a TEDx talk about this, and rather than speak about the talk, I decided I'd perform it. And I learned two really unique things about myself that I didn't know. One is that I can act. And the second one is how much my story resonated with people and the message came across through the story to them. So here's what I'd like to do, or what I've already done. I have written a script for a full-scale play about Trawled. And what I would like to do is, for one night only, book the Gaiety Theatre and get the message out there as wide and far as I can to ask for help. Because that's going to make a huge difference to somebody who hears this. I've no doubt about that whatsoever. And give all of the profits to one of the suicide charities. Now, a couple of things about this. This is a huge risk for me, reputationally, of course, but also I'm not an actor, not a professional, not even an amateur. But I know, I'm confident I can pull this off because it's too important not to. And second of all, booking the Gaiety. Well, that's a big, scary, hairy, audacious goal. But let's do it. Let's make it happen. So what I propose is documenting the journey towards the big night in the Gaiety, which will also include engaging a charity, obviously engaging the theatre company, and of course, me learning how to act. And no doubt I will need to get some professional help with that. And naturally enough, on the journey towards the night in the Gaiety, there will be other stuff that will appear that we can capture. For example, we could go out on a fishing boat in Dublin Bay just to see how prawns are caught and talk to a fisherman and see what he thinks of my experience. But what I will do is I will capture a few shorts about various different things that I've just mentioned there. Again, just to give a flavour of what could be done for this 1 hour documentary. So anyway, long story short, I hope you guys will give this some consideration. I am absolutely passionate about doing this. I am fully committed and I have the time and I also have the energy to do this and the willingness as well. Because the message to ask for help is so important. And if it can be delivered with this crazy story, which just happened to happen to me, and we save one life, just even one, I mean, that's a massive achievement for everybody. So I'll leave it there and thanks for listening.